You feel it, the weight, the silent paralysis that prevents you from taking action. Procrastination is not a failure. He is a thief of destiny, a killer of potential. You know the truth. Every minute postponed is a victory for mediocrity, a surrender to fear disguised as tomorrow. You promise yourself, but the action never comes. This is not just a human weakness. It is a modern disease that corrodes empires, destroys careers, and suffocates dreams. And you are at the center of this battle. But what would happen if you could crack an ancient code, a war manual for the mind, forged in life and death duels, capable of annihilating hesitation? This is the Musashi Protocol, a journey to free you from the invisible chains that bind you to inaction. Get ready for a brutal transformation. Miyamoto Musashi, not just a legendary swordsman, but a philosopher of action, a ruthless strategist. He did not know procrastination, as every moment was a matter of life and death. His life was a continual duel, not just with opponents, but with time, with doubt, with hesitation. He forged his principles in the heat of battle. Musashi bequeathed us the Book of Five Rings, not a fighting treatise, but a mental map for mastering any challenge, from the battlefield to the assembly hall. His lessons are timeless. He understood that the greatest battle is fought within ourselves. Procrastination is your internal enemy. Musashi offers the arsenal. The first pillar of the Musashi Protocol, the empty mind. He taught how to empty the mind of unnecessary thoughts, doubts, and paralyzing fears. In the business arena, this means cutting out the noise. Get rid of information overload, digital distractions, worries that don't serve your mission. Master the art of focusing on a single task with total intention. When the mind is empty of excess, it becomes a laser, cutting through procrastination like a sharp blade. Don't allow multiple options to paralyze your decision. Choose a path and dive in. Ambiguity is an invitation to inaction. Delete it. For Musashi, clarity of mind was the prerequisite for decisive action. You must see the objective with crystal clarity, without the veil of doubt. Practice active meditation, not to relax, but to sharpen your perception. Observe your thoughts, but don't dwell on them. Let them pass by like clouds. The second pillar, the far and near vision. Musashi instructed to see both the forest and the tree, the big plan and the immediate movement. In business strategy, project your long-term goals boldly, but break them down into daily, microscopic steps that you can and will take today. Procrastination thrives on grandiosity and the lack of a clear first step. Destroy this trap by breaking the task into irresistible units of action. Observe your competitors, the market, your customers. See the big picture, but execute with the precision of a surgeon in every interaction, on every project. Be a master of anticipation. Musashi planned several moves ahead. In business chess, predict customer objections, market trends. Being prepared is not waiting for the perfect moment. It means having a plan for each contingency, so that the action is fluid, not reactive. The third pillar, the one strike. Musashi taught that each attack must be decisive, executed with total conviction. There is no room for almost. In the modern world, this means, when you start a task, finish it. Don't abandon it halfway. Don't let it languish on your to-do list. Procrastination is the art of diluting the impact of action. Focus your energy like lightning. A single, powerful yes to action is stronger than 1,000 afters. The power of execution. There are no brilliant plans without brutal execution. Destroy the idea of waiting for inspiration. Inspiration follows action. Force yourself to take the first step, even if it's small, even if it's imperfect. Inertia is only broken by the strength of will manifested in movement. In a negotiation, close the sale with conviction. In a project, delivered with excellence. Don't leave loose ends. Execute the single strike every time. The fourth pillar, the unshakable stance. Musashi maintained a physical and mental stance that could not be toppled, no matter the adversity. Procrastination is often born from fear of failure or success. Stand your ground against these inner demons. They are illusions. Accept that there will be obstacles. The Musashi protocol is not about the absence of problems, but about the indestructibility of your will in the face of them. When difficulty arises, you will not back down. It will not postpone. You will face it head on, with the same calm and determination as a samurai in combat. Develop mental resilience. Every setback is an opportunity to strengthen your inner steel. Don't bend over. Don't break yourself. Your word is your honor. If you said you would do it, do it. This self-imposed discipline is the engine that annihilates procrastination and builds an unshakable reputation. The fifth pillar: fluid adaptability. Musashi taught to be like water, adaptable to any form, but capable of corroding rock. The business world is dynamic. Procrastination is often an attempt to resist change. But you must embrace it, mold yourself to it, and still maintain its essence. Don't cling to obsolete methods. If a strategy doesn't work, quickly abandon it and find a new one. Your loyalty is to the goal, not the old process. Learn from every mistake. Each failure is not an end, but a given, a valuable lesson. Immediately adjust, adapt, and continue your march. Musashi's fluidity means you are not rigid, you are not predictable. Become an impossible to decipher adversary to procrastination. Implement the daily action and reflection cycle. Run, observe the results, adjust, and run again. Without further ado, no hesitation. Now, you have the protocol. This is not an academic theory. It is a toolkit forged in blood and steel, transmuted for your modern battlefield. Procrastination is an internal enemy. But you now have the strategy to confront him, disarm him, and destroy him once and for all. Don't ask permission. Don't wait for motivation. Act. Commit yourself to each step, with the silent fury of someone who knows what needs to be done. Watch your competitors. Master your schedule. Achieve your goals. Act like your life depends on it, because in fact, your best life does. Time doesn't wait. Opportunity doesn't knock twice. Act now, or languish in the mediocrity of what-ifs. No more excuses. Enough hesitation. No more tomorrow. The future is forged today, by those who dare to wield the blade of relentless action. You possess the power of Musashi. Wake him up, rise up, become unshakable. Sign up to ATHENEUM now. Join the legion of those who dominate themselves and, consequently, the world. Your legacy begins the moment you act.